I wish I could forget my sin like I forget my keys. I wish I could forget my sin like some of my friends forget their wallet when they go eat with me. Shout out to my friends. Remember your wallet. But it seems like this is one of those abilities that we just don't have, this ability to forget. But we actually do. Paul told us in the New Testament. He said, this one thing I do. God doesn't do this for me. My friends can't do this for me. Paul said, this one thing I do. I forget the past. How do I forget the past? I lay hold of what's ahead. This is why you're so frustrated. You're frustrated because you're trying to hang on to your past and hang on to your destiny at the same time. And you can't hang on to things that are going in a different direction. They will pull you apart. Your past is behind you. It's pulling you backwards. Your future is ahead of you. It's pulling you forward. Anything that's pulling you backwards is not God, it's the devil. Because not only did David not mention his failures, God didn't mention David's failures. You gotta hear me, because listen to what happens. David says, Lord, what shall I do? Notice God doesn't say, well, David, you wouldn't even be here if you would have listened. Just a heads up, just FYI. Just want to remind you, before I do anything, I just need you to know that this is your bad. This is not on me. I'm God, I'm good. This is you, Dave. Doesn't even mention it. God doesn't go back into the past. Can I say something to you? A lot of people are like, how do I know if it's God speaking to me? If it's about your past, it's the enemy. If it's about your future, it's the Lord. God said, Jeremiah 29:11, he said, I know the plans that I have for you. They're not rooted in the past. They're to give you a hope and a future. The reason the devil talks about your past is because that's all he knows. That's all he knows. He's not omniscient. He doesn't know the past, the present, and the future. All he knows is what you did. God knows who you can become. And so God constantly speaks to who you can be, not who you used to be. I'm thankful this morning for a God who doesn't keep me trapped in my past, but releases me from my past so that I can grab a hold of my future. Woo! I feel like I'm the only one excited about that. You're giving me a golf clap, but is there anybody in this room excited about a God who only talks to you about the future? Whew.